Hi, everybody. It's almost 11 o'clock on this Thursday morning. We're completely dry. I hope you're enjoying that. By the way, the rain totals going back to Sunday were kind of disappointing. It's a stunning 75 107 inch of total rain for the month of October. And remember, we had about a quarter of an inch of rain in the gauge before the event even started. And if you go back to some of those days, especially into Tuesday into Wednesday, the winds were blowing pretty good. And I will tell you, the eyeball test, I'm trying to say, says that when the wind blows, boy, it's tough to get those water droplets in the rain gauge. It just is. All right. So the story today, as I mentioned, we are dry. And look at some of the live cameras in the area. Lots of sunshine. The coast has been beautiful all day, both the north and central coast showing some sunshine. Down in the wine country, there's Domaine Serene Winery and Willamette Valley breaking out some sun on the east side. Gresham showing some sunshine. Camas Meadows is really cleared out. Out in the gorge, there's Indian Creek Golf Course. So, by the way, beautifully clear up in Cowlitz County. That's Three Rivers Golf Course. There's downtown Portland, the Portland Spirit Landing now getting some sun. So it looks like, I mean, coming up on 11 o'clock this morning, that we're going to have enough sun that we will see temperatures both at the coast and here in the valley be anywhere from about 66 to 70 degrees for a high. Normal for the Rose City for the 12th day of October is a high of 66. So sun in 77 today would be considered very, very nice. I know you don't need me to tell you that. So enjoy the rest of today. We'll be dry and mainly clear out there tonight. Have you heard about this? So on the right, this was a video that was sent in by a KGW TV viewer. And yeah, that is a funnel that did touch down briefly, classified as an EF0 tornado. It's the weakest type of tornado. National Weather Service saying this video was shot, maybe not this exact video, but there was video shot by a trained spotter, and NWS has confirmed that this was, in fact, a tornado. Very weak to the point that a wind estimate, as far as I have not seen, was never issued. Now I'm going to read to the report. This was at 2:40 Wednesday afternoon, about a mile northwest of the center up in Clark County. Here's what the NWS report says. You can read it right here yourself. Brief tornado confirmed by video from trained spotter. Time determined by radar. Path length unknown. Appeared to be on the ground for less than 1 minute and maybe literally a matter of seconds. Trash cans and basketball hoop blown over. No other known damage. So clearly this was a very minor incident, but I'm sure frightening for the people that were there and saw this funnel cloud come down and touch down. We do have one report that there was some brief hail during this time frame as well. The radar matched a cell coming through. I did not see any lightning detected with this system, and it wasn't, quite frankly, one of the heavier rain cells in the area earlier, but it's a reminder that because most of our tornadoes overwhelmingly are very weak, EF0, EF1, that we and because they're so brief, typically, we don't get watches or warnings for tornadoes in this area, generally speaking. So the reminder is, when we give you a forecast for instability, which we had Wednesday with possible thunder and lightning, you should always keep an eye to the sky. And especially if you get hail, that's an indicator that there is significant instability aloft. And that's when we can start getting some of these, not expected, if you will, weak tornadoes. So that was a situation up in the center in the Clark County area yesterday. Also, we're still keeping an eye on this story. This is the graphic that we've seen before, posted from the Weather Service. The annular solar eclipse taking place Saturday morning. Again, this is when the moon moves in front of the sun. It's not expected to be a total eclipse, which means that if my hand's the sun, we'll see, part of it covered, but the outer periphery would be a fiery red color. That would be beautiful if we get visibility. The timing of this eclipse, again, if you stay in Portland, starts at 8:09 Saturday morning, reaches its maximum extent at 9:19, and then starts to work out of the area at 10:39 is when it ends, again, that Saturday morning. This is still a projection for a lot of clouds in the area. The best chance for the clouds to have any breaks, which means maybe you get a peak, would be south of Eugene, down toward Medford, and then moving to the southeast over toward the Klamath Falls area, and then generally east of the Cascades, a decent bet for partly cloudy skies. Portland and Salem and Vancouver may get lucky, but skies may in fact be completely overcast with that system. Okay. So with all that said, I do want to show you the rain track. So this is the American GFS model. We're completely dry today. So I think you know how this game plays. I'll just toggle this through. And where you see the green and the yellow, that's the incoming precipitation. So let me tell you the time frame. So this is around 11 o'clock Friday morning, our local time. Rain starting to approach the coast. So let's call it noon. And then once we get into mid-afternoon, there could be some rain in Eugene and Salem, more like late afternoon into the evening. We see rain moving up through Portland and Southwest Washington. But then notice this moves through. So now we're in the overnight hours. In fact, we're into the early morning hours around sunup in Saturday morning. And at that time, Oregon expected to be dry, but there will be a lot of clouds around. So that's where we get into that game. Will we have a break in the cloud cover or not? Now, as I take you through Saturday, here we are getting into the afternoon hours. Now we're just beginning to see around 2 o'clock, some more shower activity move inland. But the biggest chunk of rain holds off until Saturday evening, or at least late afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock into the evening. And then that works through. And then we have some dry weather Saturday overnight. Sunday morning, there's a chance of some traces of rain. This is getting into Sunday evening around, or Sunday afternoon around 2 or 3, a little bit of rain kind of nipping us. The main cold front is what you see here coming in during the day on Monday. So I hope what you got out of all of that was that I think there's a good chance in terms of the daytime hours of Saturday and Sunday that we're going to have more dry time than wet. I mean, in a perfect world of forecasting, Saturday morning would be dry. We'd see some rain showers start to pop mid-afternoon, have some evening showers. Sunday morning, we'd have some traces of rain, but then much of the day would go on to be dry minus a shower or two around. And then this next cold front actually comes in on Monday and that picks up the rain. Once that Monday system clears, we look to be dry now on Tuesday, also dry into Wednesday, maybe dry that Thursday following. So that's what's upcoming with the rain department. Those rain totals, everything I just showed you, likely to be well under a quarter of an inch combined. That's not a lot of moisture, right? So we're trying to get up to 70 today as you look at the 7-day. Tomorrow, a dry morning, rain developing later in the days we mentioned. Saturday, the ongoing shower chance, best chance of showers during the day would be increasing in the afternoon. And then Sunday, again, nothing concrete, maybe some traces of rain in the morning, a few showers in the afternoon. Monday looks like it turns into a period of more steady, widespread rain during the day. And then we're done on Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperature is not bad. A lot of fairly mild, comfortable nights where we'll have enough cloud cover to keep us in the 50s upcoming. So that is your update on this Thursday. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Hope you're enjoying our dry break. We'll see how much rain we pick up the latter part of Friday.